I wanted to ask you, Coach, obviously, we've been in some battles together. You've been in a ton of battles. Have you put into any thought about, like a Duke, North Carolina, your last game at Cameron Indoor, what that moment will be like? I know when you describe moments, you always say goosebumps or the energy in the room feels different. Have you thought about what the energy is going to feel like this year?
Well, I actually brought it up in our press conference, not for Duke, North Carolina, but just to get the students back. We were one of the schools that had nobody, not even parents at games, which, wow, that was so eerie. Yesterday when we had the press conference, it's in Cameron, the music's playing, there are people there. I told Mickey afterwards, I said, that's the first time I've been talking to people in Cameron. In a crowd like that. And so I gave a challenge to our students. I said, when you come back in August, let's get going, man. We need to make this place special again. So it's not just the Carolina game, it's every game that we're going to try to make it a moment.
Coach, I was telling Keyshawn yesterday that, like the first conversation I ever had with Kobe Bryant was about you. The first conversation I ever had with LeBron James was about you. You've built a bridge between so many stars. How do you put that into perspective? And does that kind of, take to the next level about how you teach on communication and connecting the dots between people?
Well, I learned a lot in my 11 years coaching the U.S. National team, and I got a chance to coach more great players than anyone as a result of being that coach. And with Kobe, LeBron, I found out how smart they were, how much they knew, and developing close relationships with them and the other guys was the key thing. I had great coaches helping me with Mike D'Antoni, Nate McMillan, Monty Williams, Tom Thibodeau, Jim Boeheim, and especially the pro. I let them do quite a bit. And my time I spent a lot making sure one-on-one I was close with each one of the guys. You always have a practice plan, and you've probably seen a lot of them. And for my practice plan for the U.S. team, it always included trying to see 4 to 6 guys, touch them when they're shooting before practice, after practice, just sit down with them. It might be for 30 seconds, but I wanted to touch 4 to 6 guys. Again, talking to the team and all that, but personally, one-on-one, whether it's just joking around or whatever. And in a short period of time, we developed a really good culture. Those guys were terrific.
Well, Coach, I want to tell you, I know I've said this to you privately before, but if you're not in my life, I'm never where I am today. I mean, you praying with me when I went through my accident, the way you've pushed me in other ways, and I know I've been in the media, and it's been, different at times, but the one thing I always know about you is that you always force me to be better, and you force me to think differently. And I just wanted to say thank you for changing me. And I love you, man. And I couldn't be prouder of the legacy that you left. And I just want to say that to you.
Well, thanks, Jay. And, I've loved our relationship and loved what you've done, what you've done. I don't know if you know this. Dr. Gus White, they call him the Jackie Robinson of orthopedic surgery. He's up at Harvard. He's one of the great men in our country. And Gus just wrote a book on overcoming. And he used a short chapter on a book that Jamie and I wrote, Beyond Basketball. And the chapter was about you and overcoming adversity. And that's the forward to his book. And because, and you can help so many people, Jay, because what you had to overcome was not just a physical injury, but a career. A career where you would have been an NBA All-Star. And instead, you become an All-Star father, an All-Star husband. You still got to work on this media stuff a little bit, all right? But I'm proud of that.
I got Coach, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I had to get a shot in. I had to get a shot in. All right.
I know. It wouldn't be our relationship if you didn't get a shot in. That's why I enjoy it.